Well, let's be honest, planning for the future can feel intimidating and even a little overwhelming, but we've got Todd and Lauren from Generations Legal Group here to break it down for us and explain why having powers of attorney in place is one of the most important steps you can take. Thanks for being here, guys. Welcome back.
You're welcome.
Sure, yeah.
Thanks for having us.
So, basic question, can you just explain what a power of attorney actually is?
Yeah, power of attorney is a legal document that appoints someone else to be able to do anything you can do. Sign checks, move money, sign contracts, basically whatever you can do, an agent under the power of attorney can do if it is stated in the document.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes.
Why do you think that's important? I would think, myself included, might be a little cautious about giving someone else the power to do all of those things, right? Why is it an important step?
Sure. So as an attorney before I specialized in estate planning and elder law, I too did not realize the importance of this. I thought estate planning really just boiled down to wills, but powers of attorney are actually the most important and powerful legal document because without them, should you become incapacitated, the alternative is guardianship court. So powers of attorney allow for you to choose who should act as your agent in the event that that is needed. You get to actually make that choice, and your loved one that you have named can act very, very swiftly in the event of a crisis.
Okay,
Right.
that is important.
Who needs to consider getting a power of attorney?
This is Lauren's favorite topic.
Yeah, it is. Every person over the age of 18.
Wow.
So I will caveat that by saying it's not just a senior issue, but it does become increasingly crucial as we age to have powers of attorney in place because statistically the chances of ending up with some period of incapacity, that increases greatly as we age. But as we all know, I'm actually a parent of two beautiful girls. They're 9 and 11. And I joke with them, but I'm serious. On their 18th birthday, the first thing they're going to do is sign powers of attorney because as parents, when our children turn 18, we no longer retain the right to be able to step in and act on their behalf as we always have as parents. They're adults. And in the event of a car crash, of serious illness or say a mass shooting, the hospital legally cannot talk to even a parent.
Oh, wow.
And then as far as your other adults, not just young adults, the hospital's not advised or permissible to talk to even a spouse without that written permission.
That's interesting. A moment ago, you mentioned that it goes to guardianship, right? Can you explain maybe a little bit more? Because I'm curious about what would happen if somebody doesn't have the power of attorney.
If you truly become incapacitated, the only way we can appoint someone to do things for you is to go to court. I have to put on a suit, dress up, and we charge a fairly large sum for that because it is court. We go to court and convince a judge this person is incapacitated and we need someone to be able to make decisions for them legally so they can present paperwork to say, I can now say or speak for this person. And it is public record, it's expensive, and it is time consuming. And you don't want to do that.
Right.
No.
Well, and not only that, Todd, with guardianship, the person is stripped of all of their rights, whereas with power of attorney, you retain all of your rights.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's an important distinction.
Sure.
Let me ask this. How often should somebody kind of review or update their power of attorney documents?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. We advise our clients to revisit their power of attorney documents at least about every 5 years.
Okay.
Banks are very hesitant to accept a power of attorney once it gets to about that 10-year mark. And that's just not a chance that you want to take, is that we're going to have to fight with the bank or end up in court because the financial institution deems the power of attorney to be outdated. And again, people move, phone numbers change, family dynamics change. The person you choose today to be your agent may not be the person you would choose in 5 years, so it's just good practice to revisit that at least every 5, no later than 10 years.
Wow,
That's good to
that's
know.
important. You know, and I'm sure that people are curious and maybe they want to reach out to you for more specific information. What's the best way for folks to reach you?
We have a really good website, generationslegalgroup.com, or just call the office, 601-4119. Give us a call. Initial consult with an attorney will help answer some questions and get you started.
Yeah, and I can tell
Awesome.
Lauren's fired up about
Yes,
this
I
particular
love it.
subject.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes,
Thank you guys
you
so
both.
much for
You're
being
welcome.
here.
Thanks for having
Appreciate
us.
it.
Thanks for having us.